No parachute with this one. Okay. Yeah. Voice to Atlantis. Footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just landed a UFO back from a 5-grammer. Trying to explain like teaching a 5-year-old grammar, language barrier. My spirit is light with the weight of Thor's hammer. Eagle eye fly when the doves cry. I never knew a love like this before. Never grab a lion's tail, the digit scale is keeping scope. Stepped in fresh, killing niggas, I'm talking slicing throats. Blood splattered on your girl face, but she's smiling. Her facial expression acknowledged my perfect timing. Smelling like Versace, fresh coconut and watermelon. Mixed with some Zayu Bubba, niggas ain't never selling. Focused on the lesson, so if I lose, I'm never failing. Focused on the clues, the other side trying to tell me something. I can hear the whispers, I'm searching around like I'm key hunting. Russell Crowe, beautiful mind, baby, I'm number crunching. Top my bow with a crammer, keep nigga, I'm crop dusting. Tripping knowledge hitting quick, I can feel the tears coming. Yeah. Yeah. Boys to Atlantis. Footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just part the UFO back from a 5-grammer. I don't do old women, nigga, come get your grandma. Edge of reality, holding on, Sylvester Stallone, cliffhanger. The sky was strawberry mango with a hint of lavender. She wanna try, nigga, like here comes a new challenger. Bring your A+ game, sweetie, I don't fuck with amateurs. You can never try the boat, but you can play the passenger. Flying space, just dodging UFOs, this is Gallagher. Is it the game or the shoes? The sixes and motorsports. Massive dose of pack that I'm smoking when I'm on the court. Blowing original Z and an original Z. 5% tit, nosy bitches still can't see. Is that Battlefield 3, 4, Modern Warfare 2? The OG version, not that new pack booth. Diamond with the goals, got a new strap too. This for the hustlers, keeping it G, making all the plays. Make sure you take a vacation to balance out the long days. Yay. Yay. Yay, another play, another day, another J. Another day, another play, another J. Another play. Check it, operation, get this money any way possible. Niggas going broke, into me it's not logical. Whether you got a pocket full of sacks or still in pocketbooks, stack it to the ceiling and vacation somewhere tropical. Smoking on that tropical, shit look like poison though. Damn a nigga high, don't even ask what it's going for. Yo.
All right, what's popping? This is Perspectives and Facts Podcast, episode 91. We are in the building. J Doug, how are you feeling right now?
Good, man. Feeling good.
You had your time, get your water.
Got everything together. Little drink on me.
Y'all get you something to drink, roll up, get some fruit, some water. We have a good afternoon show. Salute to Don Philly in the building. No, the Bull. Yeah, I always call you Don Philly in the building. I can't even read right now. Don Philly's always in this motherfucker. Always supporting Don. So salute. We got a lot of good topics today. We got Brickgate. We got Brother Polite and the Congress community and the downfall with that. We have 1090 Jake snitching. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, we got to go over, his stuff because he always makes sure he got paperwork on other people. And, he's kind of the judge and juror of the situation, right? A lot of people's cases, especially black people, black rappers, really on some agent shit. So for the fact that he got paperwork, it's kind of like chickens coming home to roost. Word to Malcolm X. We have one topic. We have a famous relationship podcaster. He went on one of his rants, and that kind of went viral. And it was basically the question is: should you expect a woman to clean your house when she comes over? Like, do you expect her to pick up behind, see things that you haven't, done and kind of take the initiative to get them done? Dr. Umar Johnson, we got him. He is mad that the government is now labeling us as Black Americans instead of African Americans, and he feels like they're trying to cause disruption in the flow of the diaspora, and
That's what?
they're calling us Black Americans, not African Americans anymore. They're reclassifying us.
what
Yeah.
the-
And Umar Johnson, you know, he's a Pan-Africanist, so he has an issue with that. Brother Polite, and just got convicted of 7 years of prison time and 10 years probation. And I think we need to have a larger discussion about people in the Black conscious realm being exposed sooner or later, and like, what does that even mean? Like, what you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what can we call the Black conscious community? What is the summary now that we have a lot of them who aren't up to snuff? And to be honest, a good amount of the Black conscious community has been in Hidden Colors.
I heard somebody say earlier this week the new Black conscious community is the new KKK.
I wouldn't agree with that, but you know, I would like to hear people elaborate. Also, we do have like the Brother Polite, we got audio, and Diddy gives his former artists back their publishing, but some of the artists are claiming that the money is now worthless, seeing that you sat on it for 20 years and probably made the bulk of the front end for it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Blackman Bang. We in the building. I had a comment before we continue. I had a comment on one of my last posts. They said that like I was allergic to something. I said it on Killer, salute to Killer, Give the Curse podcast. So I said it on her show, and I didn't tell you guys last time, but I came down. I had Bell's palsy. I still have Bell's palsy, but I came down with Bell's palsy about 3 weeks ago. So that's why if you look back on 2 episodes ago, you can kind of see my face slowly locking up. The episode after that, where I got on the shades, is because half my face is frozen. And then when I was doing the episode with Killer Perez, if you can see it, you can kind of see my mouth talking sideways. Or if you look at the last 2 episodes of Down in Sports Talk with Left Handed and Yada Bear, you see me talking outside of my mouth. Or even now, as I'm potting, you can see I'm favoring this side of my mouth talking out of. You see, I can raise this eyebrow right here. Which one is it? Yeah, I can raise this eyebrow, but I can't raise this one at all. So, like I said, Bell's palsy awareness is a facial paralysis. I had it, but I'm fighting through it. I got past it. I'm on the back half of it, so I'm doing better. But just to let you guys know, I did have Bell's palsy, but I was knocking out content for you guys and for myself the whole time. So don't worry about thoughts and prayers, all that fly jiggy shit. It's cool. I'm all right.
You would have been the shit back in the day when the Rock was big and you could lift that one eyebrow up.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I could never do that.
So like I said, nigga, you know, the Bell's palsy, but so to get on this topic, we have Brickgate. We got 14 people in here. Go hit the like button, hit subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your notifications on to the channel. But we are going to talk about the Somalian woman that got allegedly hit in the face with a brick. And before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know the fit check today. You know what I'm saying? We got, we got that shit on. You know what I'm saying? We got that shit on. We got new J's. You know what I'm saying? These came out. The Palominos. Let you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Like.
You know, peep the game. Got them on. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on. Drip check. But like I said before, we have a woman who allegedly got hit in the face with a brick.
A black woman.
And you got the notes loaded up because the first clip I want to play is number 8. Because that's the actually play 9 and then play 8. And I think actually what we're gonna do, we're gonna go from 9 to 8 to 7 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. Okay. I did it backwards, but it was because I was going to get my reference points, and because it's like the latest is first. So we're gonna go from 9 up. Okay, so this right here is said woman, non-FBA in a club.
Okay.
Right? Let's make it widescreen because it's dark. 15 people in chat. Make sure likes reflect the viewers. She's in a club. Now, before we play the clip, I want you to peep. Why is she in the club with the mask on? Why is she in this club with the ski mask on? Put that tidbit in your thinking cap and let's roll the tape.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock, and it hit me in my fucking face, because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all gonna do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas.
Now, my question is this. Does anybody find it suspicious that she had a mask on in the club and the next thing she posted was her face lumped up by a supposed brick? Now, did she already come in the club with the facial prop on, ready to cause a community psyops? J. Doug, you have the floor.
Well, I didn't have this information before. That is a little strange that she has a mask on and she claiming something wrong with her face. She not in the club no time without a mask before that happened.
No, from what we see on this video,
she got the mask. She came in there with the Pooh Shiesty.
Right, she came in there with the Shiesty mask. Because I feel like you have a face prop that you're not revealing. All right. Now let's speed it up. Let's go back to the second scene. Because I want to hear that. I want to point out the dog whistle. See, this is gonna be.
She talked about a rock, then she said a brick.
Right. Okay, let's
no bricks unless you're on a construction site. It's just no random bricks laying around. But okay.
All right, yeah.
My face with a brick, and all these black men just watch.
Pause it right there, and we're gonna play it back. Hear what she said? Immediately, all these black men, not all these men, all these black men. We're gonna blame all these black men. This is the flat blackness thing they like to try. All these black men around, right? Right there was a dog whistle to the feminist and the misandrist who love to pivot and blame black men for everything. Now, she got hit in the face with a brick. Allegedly, it's triggering. The image is gruesome and it's triggering, right? And the first thing she does, she doesn't say who that black man was. She doesn't give a description. She doesn't call the police, right?
Yeah, because if a nigga hit you with a brick, you could say, yo, that nigga drove off in a Camaro. That nigga drove off in a
walked off. She didn't put she didn't. You get hit all the time. We've seen altercations, right?
Yeah.
People flip the camera and show who got hit or who hit them, right? So did you get hit in the face with a brick and this nigga dropped a smoke bomb and disappeared? Where is he? You did not put the camera on him one time. So we're gonna play this clip one more time. Now play the rest of it. You can hear the foreigners in the background. You can hear the people in the background like, nigga, what you want us to do? What are you talking about?
Give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock, and it hit me in my fucking face, because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all gonna do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas.
As we see this clip, I want to pivot from that was number 9, right? Go to number 6. We're gonna go to number 6, and we're gonna go to number 1 because these are people who allegedly were directly there and can speak to the incident. They can speak to the incident. We're gonna put it on a wide screen because we want to slow walk you guys through this, and we want to tell the story of what was presented to us and narrate through it, and we can pick what's going on. We can cue certain points of contradictions or things that do match up. And I think by the time we get through this segment, we will figure out and get to the bottom of this. Now, yeah, we got the wide screen.
We finally hear from one of the guys who was there when the girl got hit by the brick for not giving her number up. I think he's a Somalia guy who's, you know, from the same neighborhood or whatever, because he said everybody in that community knows that she's a troublemaker. And he even said if it happened again, he would not do nothing again. So check it out. Tell me what y'all think.
I was one of the guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick, right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and saying things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her. Why would I go defend somebody that's actually looking for trouble? This woman, she is literally a troublemaker. Everybody that knows her in our community knows she's a troublemaker. I'm not going to risk my life over somebody that's actually out there looking for trouble. If you go on social media, online, you're going to see some of her antic videos, taunting people, looking for a reaction. Well, she got what she been looking for, and you guys are giving her the attention that she was actually seeking for. I don't regret not standing up for her. If you look at some of the videos, I was there. I don't regret nothing whatsoever. I don't regret standing up for her. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that any men have a right to hit a woman, especially with a brick. Nobody deserves that. But at the end of the day, there's more to the story. She's not as innocent as she's trying to portray herself to be. She wants attention. She's an attention seeker woman. She's trying to go viral, and you guys have given her what she wanted. Yes, she did get hit by a brick. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was standing by doing nothing. And if that shit happened again in the same circumstances, I will watch. Because she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. She was taunting the guy. She was calling him all type of names. She was degrading him to a point where he resulted in picking up a brick and hitting him. I don't condone that type of behavior, but once again, she's not as innocent as she portrays herself to be. I remember a while back, she's posting videos going around in public, literally smacking old white people in the face. Sure. For what? And now you get hit by a brick, and now you want to cry wolf? And I don't care. You wanted trouble, you got trouble. That's why I'll still buy and watch. So don't, oh man, that whole situation got me upset.
All right. So, from one witness account, right? First of all, I think we can confirm she's a foreigner, right? She is. You can tell by the accent. And also he is. So also you were at an establishment that was a Somalian establishment, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You were at some type of, African get together. That guy who just talked said she was a troublemaker. Now, I'm not taking his word more than I'm taking her word or anything. We're just comparing the stories, right? And comparing what's going on.
But why we divide? Black men is black men. African men is black men too, man.
They are.
Said black men.
No. Yeah. African men are black men, right?
Okay.
But the discourse online wasn't that African men are black men too. The discourse online was black men as a whole don't protect black women.
Okay. But I know FBA was taking it personal. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. FBA was taking it personal because you had FBA women and women in general saying black men don't protect women and black men are dangerous and they beat black women and all the other stuff. And we know in Black American culture, we don't allow women to get beat.
That's not true.
In public. No. You see, you said that's not. I like how you did that, but I feel you. But in public, I know plenty of occasions where if a nigga is getting physical with a woman, that niggas is hey, hold on, bro, putting their hand in, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, chill out, relax. Now we do have occasions where niggas and whoop the bitch ass, right? But we do have occasions where bitches was bucking up and wilding out and, you know what I'm saying, swinging on a nigga and fought a nigga and got knocked out, right?
Well, I agree with that because there's a lot of FBA niggas that's simp, so they not gonna just let a bitch get what she deserves. So I do agree with that.
Right. You got a lot of, I wouldn't even call them simps, but you got a lot of times in our culture where, yeah, bitches do get knocked down in front of a group of niggas. And bitches do get slapped in front of a group of niggas, right?
We got mammy protection in FBA.
But this is what I'm saying. Now, if a woman is being aggressive and a nigga bats a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like bats or like bow, you know what I'm saying? Like smacks, whatever. I think in all cultures, everybody is kind of like objectively like, okay, well, she was wilding, so whatever happens, right? Mm-hmm. It sounds like in this situation, it wasn't just a woman just chilling and a nigga hitting her. I think in this situation, from what I'm hearing, it just sounds like, you know, and I'm not justifying it at all. Number one, let me say that too. I'm not justifying no woman getting slapped or getting hit in any circumstance. What I'm saying is, when this situation, it sounds like it was some type of back and forth going on. And the reason why Black American men were mad is because it's not our culture to just publicly hit bitches in the face with bricks.
I would say that because Black men in America know that you're gonna go to the white man.
And keep it a buck, J Duck, keep it a buck. If we were just chilling, it was a group of niggas just chilling, we was outside of a club or a party, and a nigga asked a girl for a number, and she turned it down, and he grabbed a brick and went towards her. Don't you think we was outside of Mascaras, we was outside of a strip club, or we was at Riverside, and a nigga tried that? Wouldn't that nigga get jumped? Or wouldn't, or if he did strike her in the face, you think he just walking off and nigga just standing there?
It's hard to say, bro. It's hard to say because I done heard stories about like back in the day, 60s and 70s, bitches used to get beat down in the street, bro. And they were FBA. It wasn't nothing but FBA in America.
But this is not
in the 70s. So I'm not saying
time.
It's not modern times, no, because the Miami done took over.
But I want you to step out on the ledge, and if you put your money on it, in that scenario, what you think a group of niggas gonna do outside of Rain Dogs?
Yeah, I believe because I believe they would intervene because I know, like I say, Miami got a lot of protection because the FBA feel like they need to protect these Black women whether they wrong or right, you know, and foreigners, they kind of only protect their women if they wholesome and right. So I agree with that. Yes, I do believe that the FBA wouldn't do this, but I don't see what we get out of saying that.
No, we get out of it because what we're saying is delineate, because when a Haitian American, a Jamaican American, Somali American, prime example, Moesha, the lady who played Moesha's mom, right? I forgot her name, but I love her. She's one of my favorite actresses. She is on Abbott Elementary, right? And she's doing her shit. She's fire. She's got a
what type of show that is?
Abbott Elementary is like a comedy show that's on ABC, but it's a hit show, right? And she's got an Emmy for it, right? All this time, she was just another Black actor, right? She got the Emmy. Jamaican Black, then Jamaican Black, Jamaican Caribbean. You know, man, we've been watching you for 30. We watched you on Dreamgirls. We have no idea you was goddamn Jamaican.
The mother of Moesha?
Moesha's mom. I'm gonna find her name.
Mom.
Yeah, I'm gonna find. Yeah, okay. We know, and I don't have no problem because, like I said before, dog, I love everybody. Like, I got Haitian friends. I got tons of Haitian. I live in Florida. I got Haitian friends. My favorite rapper is fucking Haitian. In Future, Shirley Ralph, Dreamgirls, 80s, Shirley Ralph, Moesha, Shirley Ralph, Abbott Elementary, very accomplished, celebrated by us, right? Black Americans love Moesha mama. Keep it a buck. The minute she won her Emmy, Jamaican American, Jamaican Black Jamaican. Well, huh? Now, salute. But when you accomplish, I'm bringing this up because when you accomplish things, it's delineation, right? Nigerian doctors, delineation, support, right? Props. But when it's something bad, black men, Black women. No, this was Somalian subculture situation. This was Somalian situations. This was not a Black American. And for Black American men, Black men that aren't, I don't even say Black American men. For any Black man that is not Somalian or from a culture where they treat women like this, they should all feel offended on how we were attacked. The only type I'm gonna do flat blackness is when any other group out, like the group who did it was Somalian. Anybody outside of that should be offended by how we were talked to and how we were portrayed as if we don't protect our women. Now, if you are from a country to where y'all do this to women, you probably say whatever with Somalians. Well, for us, especially me being Black American, knowing that we have a whole bunch of Black women as god ass niggas out here, that ain't going down.
The only pushback I have for that is I don't see what's wrong with that, because if a nigga wins something and he from Duval, he gonna say Duval.
Right, I agree. Just like Shirley Ralph, I agree. When you win something or reaching whatever you win, represent your, like I said, Future's Haitian. That's my favorite rapper, dog. My favorite rapper, not even Black American. But what I'm saying is this: when you do something wrong, stand on that same delineation. Don't try to hide in the crowd of blackness when you do something wrong, and now the whole crowd smells because you didn't shower. Now all black men hit black women with bricks because you hit the black woman with a brick. You know what I'm saying? Now women, I don't feel protected. And it's like, dog, it's a lot of niggas real shit. Like for me, for example, I got a sister, I got a niece, I got homegirls. I didn't had to stop homegirls from jumping on. I had to stop bitches from jumping on my homegirls before at festivals and parties. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of us just like you. We protect the women around us, but you're asking us to just go and just jump in front of a lot of strange shit. No niggas get laid down every day trying to play Captain Save a Hoe. So let's play this second clip. Salute everybody in the live chat, man. Let's make a wide screen. Salute everybody in the live chat. Got 18 people. Make sure likes reflect the viewers. Drop the we'll after we do this topic, we're gonna drop the link in the chat so we can have a discussion if y'all want to call in, tap into the show. And these right here to set this clip up. These are guys who were there. Look at the scenery. They're on the same scene as a girl who allegedly got hit in the face with the brick, and now they're breaking down what went on.
She was literally right there, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Like coming from the gas station.
We just came from the gas station, right? And she was talking about she got hit with the brick. You know what I mean?
And we was asking.
So we just like,
what
just happened, bro?
Bitch?
Who just hit you with a brick? She talking about a guy in a suit. You know what I mean? But we saw the guy out here though. We never knew he was a bad guy though. You know what I mean? We saw the guy out here, like we working and stuff like that. So that was around here and stuff like that. That was moving and stuff like that with the girl before she got hit with the brick. You know? So what happened? We just don't know what happened. I think they had like a argument or something like that. We just don't know.
Before that, she was trying to fight with another.
Yeah, she was trying to fight with another girl right there before she got hit with a brick. You know what I mean? She was trying to fight. You know what I mean? So what happened is we were just out here. We were chilling and stuff like that. We went in the gas station. Right after we came back outside, she was right there talking about I got hit with the brick. You know, and we was trying to help her. That's all we was trying to do. You see what I'm saying? We were trying to help her. I called the police and stuff like that. They pulled up. I talked to them. I know they got the video. The police got the video. Yeah, we can pull out the video. I was talking to the police. She was behind me. You know what I mean?
So, as they said, they didn't even dispute if she got hit in the face with the brick or not. They even said they went to the police. You know what I'm saying? The police pulled up. All the other shit. It said she was arguing with some girl trying to fight the girl out there anyways. So obviously she, had to turn night.
But I do understand the FBA want to kind of delineate, but man, black people is black people. It's just in a different
black
region.
People, right. But if a nigga think about if we seen a nigga in Cali pimp slap a bitch, right? We'll all be like, man, them Cali niggas, right? And Cali niggas are on it. Yeah, those West Coast niggas different, right? Up north, niggas, hey yo, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just doing some up north shit, right? In disrespect, that's some New York shit, right? Nigga down south in Florida, gave a bitch a wheel kick about them Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like we delineate in the States with no problem, right? Just like Africans delineate, oh no, that's Eritrean. Oh no, that was Yoruba. Oh no, that's a South African. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's Nigerian. No, that's Niger, that's Congo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody delineates. But when something happens, we need to continue to delineate. Right or wrong. Don't pick and choose when it's time to delineate, because that helps everybody stand on their own. And I don't think that's xenophobic or you know what I'm saying? Pro FBA, anti-immigrant stance. That is everybody be responsible for your own. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I don't know what we're gonna get out of dividing up the blacks like that. Even if they do it, I just don't see what it's gonna do.
The good it's gonna do is when that happens, the conversation should have been like, hey man, Somalian culture needs to clean up. The conversation needs to be about how they treat women over in Somalia and how they bring that culture over to America and act up in a first world country like you back home and hitting women in the face with bricks. Well, you're not Somalia no more. In America, you're not hitting no woman in the face with no brick. That's just not how we getting down. Y'all stone people over there.
The only difference
they just lit a girl on fire over there.
Only difference I see in that is in FBA, the white men and put niggas in check and let us know what we can and we can't do. And over there, ain't nobody put them in check. That's the only difference, bro.
that's in some argument though, because I hear what you're saying, but this is not well, at the end of the day, the white man wrap up conversation to me. This is more of an in-house delineation conversation where, like I said before, what we could have gotten out of this week is we could have got some type of online social ridicule and reform for Somalian culture in America. Now, in Somalia, we can't control that, but it should have been a black guy on Somalian women and men relations that has carried over to America that is causing disruption in the greater diaspora. That is the core synopsis of what happened. But the agents and the people who love playing battle of the sexes, right? Will hijack and morph the conversation around black men as a whole don't protect black women, when it's a ton of niggas who have died trying to protect black women. So the next clip we want to go to, let's go to number 7. And while we're going to number 7, like I said before, guys, hit the like button, hit subscribe button, go ahead to our community section. We got everybody who rocks with us in there. We got Killa, Gifted and Curse podcast in there. We did episode last week, me and Left Handed and Yada Bear live in sports talk. If you guys love sports, go ahead to that episode. I'll probably drop that. I'm gonna drop the episode link actually, so you guys can go directly to it. We got J Doug. We got your channel in there, live and on point.
Yeah, on point.
Right, we got on point in there. We got Alpha Villains in the chat. We got DZ Redlines in there. So go ahead, go to the community section, and we have Playoff Pete in the building. Before we play it, Playoff Pete was popping. What's going on? Your mic on?
Yes, on. Your mic on. You good?
All right. So while we're waiting on you, let's go and play that clip. And the clip that we're playing now, it's 3 of them, right? We're gonna play 3 clips, and this is the ladies. This is what she does online. She has a poppin' TikTok, and pretty much she goes up to white men and talks about, reparations. And I don't know why she's talking about reparations and she's not FBA ADOS. You go to Somalia and get reparations. You're not going to get any American reparations. But go ahead, play this clip. She goes around smacking white men and twerking. Real,
This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege than you. Thank you.
I feel about that.
This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege than you. Thank you.
I feel about that.
You ever fuck with me, I done seen that. You ever fuck with me, I done seen that ever again. You ever fuck with me, I done seen that ever again. You ever fuck with me, I done seen that ever again. You ever fuck with me, I done seen that ever again.
Just let you guys know, we definitely did play that. We definitely did replay this 3 extra times for that twerk at the end.
Yeah, because she had a big ass butt for a Somalian woman. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, African, black bear sweet juice. But listen, so even in her skits, right? She has skits where even if they're playing, it's assaulting men for, if you want to say women's rights or, whatever you want to call it, right? Now we have another one where, if you want to play number 8, where she's crying in the hospital, and that's where she is going viral again, talking about black men not protecting her, men hitting her in the face with the brick and whatnot. And we're rounding out the rest of this topic. We're gonna, close out in a second. But I want to give you guys, if you weren't online or you don't know, this is for the people who not really tapped in. This is them getting the full story. So, yeah, drunk and outrageous and thick. Some of the African women butts are huge,
But I never really seen a Somalian woman. Somalian women is, to me, is known most for their facial features.
Oh man, it's some bad ones.
They usually be cute.
It's bad. It's so many bad African
cute
women.
She just like,
no, she's cute.
You think she's cute?
I mean, she got a lumped up face like Martin and Tommy Hearns right now, but like, yeah, she's cute. She's not ugly. She just got hit. She's got a big ass lump on the side of her face, but she's not ugly.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these niggas is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch, and they let that nigga get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women? Have I ever?
And I do want to go to something to read. Now she said, because he did a broadcast. I ain't gonna say it was a good broadcast, but it was very interesting. It's an interesting.
I ain't gonna say it was a good.
It wasn't, but I'm gonna say it was very interesting. Some of his points,
right?
But yeah. I mean, what can you say, bro? I don't think it's right for nobody to get hit in the face with a brick.
No, I agree with her.
I do. I don't know if it was a psyops. You got a lot of people coming out saying that it was real.
I honestly do agree with her. I don't think nobody should be hit in the face with a brick.
And she not that cute. Even with not a lump, she just like.
So she's not cute. I think she's cute. I'm gonna stand on it. I think she's cute.
Not really my flow, but I wouldn't say she's a bad looking woman. But nah, I don't like that type of African looking woman. I just don't.
Happy Pride. I hope every Black woman is kissing another Black woman because we are the innate protectors and the providers. We protect societies, we protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experiences, with our breast milk, with our bodies. We're the ones and the two. Bitch, not even the three. Because men are not providers and protectors, not innately, because they only protect what they possess. But we protect everybody and we provide, baby, okay? So I hope you catch a girl tonight because I hope I do. And don't forget, before there was feminism, it was lesbians who were living those lives without worried about niggas. Like, they were not worried about niggas. They were decentering men. So before there was feminism, there were lesbians. Hey, excuse me.
And this where I come in and say, like, this what I was posting. I'm like, yo, we've been getting for like the last 10 years. Women could do everything men could do.
Right.
Men and women are equal. There's no difference between a man and a woman. Don't call on a man when you want somebody to sacrifice they self-health or they life for you. If you a lesbian, don't look for any protection from a man. We don't have no incentive to protect you. You're not giving us no pussy. You're not our family member. So it's like, that's why I don't understand about it. Like, if you LGBT, you should be expecting another gay man to come protect you, a dyke to come protect you. Because once you say you don't need a man protection, Mammy been running the Black community for how long? She been talking about she don't need no man. Like, yo, why you need a man when it's time to crash out? I'm tired of these women think we goddamn bullet bags, we goddamn crash dummies for them. Like, no, man. That shit, I'm tired of that. If you want to eat some pussy, you want to be a man, you want to get paid the same as a man, hold your nuts. In that case, hold your clitoris like you some nuts. Straight up.
So with seeing that video right after she was complaining why any men wouldn't help her is contradictory to the stances that she proclaims to have. And that's the issue when these are the same women. Like, that woman is a representation of all the women attacking Black men in a flat blackness that y'all don't protect. And it's like, wait a minute, y'all the same ones on Twitter talking y'all don't need a man, this and that. And now you're saying we were supposed to give our lives, for our lives on the line to protect ourselves or protect you, put ourselves at harm to protect you. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, at the end of the day, we have moms to go home to. We could have sisters, we have daughters, we have wives. Like, they would be sick to stomach knowing that we put our life on the line for another bitch we didn't even know.
than a bitch that just automatically say no matter what, you ain't gonna get no pussy.
Especially
you
when
ain't finna get nothing.
Especially when they know you been a bitch ass nigga your whole, you know what I'm saying? They like, yo, this nigga wouldn't hurt a fly, but he done jumped up, tried to defend a woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really be fucking it up too. And at the end of the day, the rhetoric she was spitting is exact reason why the Somalian men, I guess, didn't jump in when she got hit with the brick. Now, I still believe that she shouldn't have got hit in the face brick. I'm not standing on that, but what I am standing on is the fact that her rhetoric, what she preached, she's going around there slapping niggas, slapping white men, you know, trying to go viral, twerking and shit. Like, doesn't this stink to high heaven? How many red flags have you seen since we've been ran this story? And then they said it's a psyops, social media psyops. Go to the second one. And then after we play the second one, we have the last one because she has a GoFundMe that we're going to get into.
Oh, she trying to get a bag too? Damn, I'm tired of this. I see a lot of people say I'm coming around to common sense. It's not that I've been not in no common sense. I don't just see the purpose of trying to separate black people. Black people is black people all over this damn world. We all bitch up when the white man come. Don't act like black,
why? Come on, man.
Don't
why
act like Black American got some type of unique understanding that everybody else don't got. It's just that the white man got us in check and we know how to act in this white man country. That's it. That's all we got on them. That's it. If you put niggas by themselves, Black Americans by themselves, just like they do in the hood, the same shit will be going on that's going on in Somalia. But the white man done told us what we can and can't do. And now we got those rules and we think that we got some type of unique understanding more than a person that coming from Africa. No, they just have not been whipped by the white man. That's it. That's all we got. We got our ass whooped. That's all we got over them.
That's how you feel?
That's not true.
I mean, I'm just gonna get through the clip because this, you know, we can debate all day. We can debate that all day, but you know, for the purpose of the show, we'll go through this clip.
Row reports hacked at 37,000. But when you go over to Row reports, it only has 19,000 followers. That makes sense.
See, that's what niggas think.
Okay, so we should already know what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a crisis actor here. We're dealing with someone who wants to be famous, someone who's a liar, someone who will do whatever it takes to get to the next level. If you see her, she's willing to expose her body, show off her curves, you know, got her breast out, etc. All this crazy stuff. And these people will do anything to go to the next level, even if they are paid. Who are her parents? Is this another person whose parents are Freemasons, just like with Carly Russell? Let's go ahead and take a look at something real quick. I'm going to show you all this video. And as you can see, here she is. Right, watch this. Watch this. So before she claims of being hit in the face with a brick, look at this. She has on a mask when she was in the club. But she has on a mask while she was in the club. Why is that? Okay, because the prosthetic makeup of her being swollen is already on her face. That's why.
Yo, this man just...
So of all nights, she goes out and she has this mask on her face before she goes out. Look, you can see this the same outfit. Look what she's wearing. She has a mask on her face. And then all of a sudden, she got this big swelling on her face. Yeah, that's not likely.
Yo,
this is fake. If you look at this, this is makeup. This is a piece of whatever the chemical is or whatever the product is. They put it on your face and then they paint over it with makeup to match your skin. This is fake. She's probably, her parents or family members are probably Freemasons.
Just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watch.
All these black men. See how they're trying to program the story. She's programming the story that black men don't, you know, take care of black women and all that. And that's been the whole narrative on social media. It's fake. All right. It's facial recognition. All right. It's facial.
All right. So from that clip, and like I said, the last one we're going to just show you is the GoFundMe before we go to the next topic. That is number 4. But even with what he pointed out was the same thing I was pointing out, was like, dude, so you're trying to tell me she was in the club with a mask on and then she took the mask off and got hit in the face with the brick? Like, what's going on? To me, I'm not disputing the brick situation, but you know, like like he said, her page is popping. You know, she trying to, you know, pop off and get a bag, right? She trying to go viral. So I can't put it past her that she would, you know, create a false incident to get lit.
Mm-hmm.
Would you?
No, I don't put it past her, but I just don't understand where this divide is coming from. But I don't put it past.
Isn't there already a divide in the diaspora before this incident, right? You would agree. Tribalism, not only in Africa, but in other Caribbean countries, and even in America, we have regional tribalism.
The only divide that I seen before black people start this whole FBA thing was the African people used to come over to this country and say, hey, their perspective was, why y'all niggas wasting time complaining and blaming the white man with all this opportunity over here? No, you don't have the same opportunity as a white man, but it's so much more opportunity than we got in our country. Y'all should just be getting it the best y'all can get it. But y'all want to push a degenerate culture. Y'all want to push this ghetto culture. And then when black people seen that Africa wasn't finna come over here and participate in ghetto culture, then that's when the divide came. Real talk.
And I hear you. I'm just not here to debate because I know we got a lot of topics.
No,
so.
I'm just trying to say my perspective.
And exactly, that's exactly why I let you talk. And I'm not even, you know, pushing back because.
And then of course, black people got mad about that, and they feel like, yo, you wasn't with us on our blaming white people. You're not with us on all this stuff. So fuck you. We finna delineate. That's what it came to.
Yeah, and for me, and like I said, I'm not pushing back because I agree with you, because I disagree with almost everything you're saying. But
I didn't want to know what you would disagree with.
No, I pretty much disagree with everything. But
why? Well, that's what I'm not.
But listen.
But why did they start the FBA thing?
Because we should have our own type of organized fucking situation and group as Black Americans. Don't you think we should have some type of war? I mean, niggas say NAACP and other things, but I think as Black Americans, not even looking at everybody else who's not Black American, just Black Americans, people who come from the lineage of slavery, we should have our own organizations to make sure that we're keeping track, and we're celebrating ourselves, and we're keeping historical documents. And just like every other culture on this earth, niggas is white people still think, you know, their families were Vikings back in those type of ages. So everybody appreciates and preserves their lineage. But it's very anti-FBA, anti-Black American when we get questioned for trying to organize our lineage and benefit and get what's ours. As Black Americans, we shouldn't be questioned. Nobody should be like, oh, why y'all doing this? Why y'all wearing these flags? Yo, y'all got y'all have Joe Vert, y'all got, you know, Puerto Rican Day Parade, y'all, you know, niggas walk around the Trinidadian flag, they Haitian flag day, you know, they Independence Day. Do your thing. I don't give a fuck. You Irish, everybody rep their flag. Black Americans rep the American flag, right? You agree with that, right? You love America, right? America's a shit to you, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, but when we rock our flag, why are you so proud of it? What's other? Why y'all xenophobic? And you're like, nigga, I'm Black American. I'm a rep the 50 states in the flag, nigga, for the good, right, and wrong. That's how, you know what I'm saying? And even if you don't rep what the flag means, you rep the land, you rep your homeland, you rep the blood that is in the soil from the people that you come from. And anytime Black Americans get on that type of time, we shouldn't be questioned, because like I said before, we have your Independence Day parade, you can have that. You even have Black Americans partaking in that with y'all. Puerto Rican Day Parade, you know what I'm saying? Dominican Day Parade, do y'all thing, Brazilian, Colombian, whatever y'all have, Black Mexican, whatever y'all have, Virgin Islands, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate that. We celebrate that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z, you know, Big Pimpin' video, you know what I'm saying? Nigga could have shot that shit in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga went to a different country and put them niggas on. So it's like Carnival, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole bunch of those popping off in America because people enjoy that. So what I'm saying is, when Black Americans get on Black American shit and want to celebrate it, rep our flag, and be proud in it, we should never be questioned by any race or any culture, Black, white, Mexican, Hispanic, Asian, or nothing, because they rep they shit when it's time to rep their shit, and we're going to rep ours when it's time to rep ours. And you can't get mad if we get defensive. You want to question while we're proud to be us.
But it is confusing to somebody that's not around. It's like, why you want to rep what the white man created when you don't like the white man. Either you like the white man or you don't. But that's the white man created that flag.
That's
no
but
niggas created
no,
that
you
flag.
say that, but then at the same time you scoff at Tariq Nasheed for dropping the FBA flag and making sure that gets back those FBA dollars are recycled by FBA supporters who want to buy the flag. Just like Shakira Russell, not Shakira Russell, but Shakari Richardson. She had the red, gold, and black like shit in her hair. You know, like Black American type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't scoff at Black Americans trying to organize their lineage and their heritage and their culture and their history. That's all I'm saying. And no matter how disorganized it may look, because we niggas to even niggas at the end of the day, you gotta let them same niggas have it and build what they have. Because just like when niggas was in shacks and they had to sell watermelons to buy out their freedom, or motherfuckers, you know, only could take a shower, or we can only wear our best clothes on Sunday. We went to church, and that's why that whole term Sunday best, niggas don't even know it goes back to slavery, because slavery on Sundays was the only time you can wear your best
white
outfit.
man allowed you
to wear your best outfit. And we still subconsciously practice those same traits, just like when you go to your family event and they eat chitlins. So a lot of us are still psychologically binded into slavery, and slavery is not that far removed from our generation. Probably 3-4 generations after slavery, if that. So all I'm saying is that Black Americans who try to organize what the fuck they got going on should just be able to organize what the fuck they got going on without anybody or anything trying to question or scoff at it. Especially now, it is a few motherfuckers who are scamming and grifting. I 100% agree with that. But there is people out there who are fighting for the cause, educating, passing books, knowledge, PDF files, and all types of information to educate Black Americans with information and knowledge, and knowing how to turn a dollar. And instead of turning a dollar and monetizing and practice capitalism for other things outside the Black community, they are going directly to the Black community, servicing 100% Black American community. And just because they're only getting dollars from exclusively Black people or predominantly Black people doesn't mean they're scamming the Black community. They have just made content specifically for Black people to enjoy.
And this all I'm saying. You can't get mad at people that come from somewhere else and trying to get an understanding of our unique experience. So
say that one more time.
I say you can't get mad at people, other Black people coming from different places, and say, yo, why y'all representing American flag? They just trying to get a understanding of our unique situation. So you're telling them in one hand, like, yo, I don't feel safe over here. The police killing us. We ain't safe, but this is our home. We love this place. They're like, yo, if you ain't feeling safe, why you love somewhere that you say you don't feel safe?
Oh, and I'm gonna give you the direct response.
Yes, but I'm just saying you got to understand why would somebody that come from somewhere else, you got to understand why would they ask that question.
But what a Black American would say to them is this: you're over here asking me this question as if wherever the fuck you're from was better than the bullshit that we have been putting up over here for generations. As bullshit as it is over here, you know it's better than where the fuck you're from. That's why you're over here asking this question in the first place. So you're only asking this question trying to play dumb, being an asshole, because you already know the answer. That's why you're over here in the first place. Because if you didn't actually know the answer to that question, you'll still be back in your homeland like the rest of your fucking family. Yes or no? Because if you put in the work to get over to America from whatever country you're born in and the rest of your family's from, you already know what America, pretty much how you're getting treated. You just know however you're getting treated is not as bad as however you are going to be treated when you get to America. Yes or no?
That's a no, because I'll tell you why. Is they don't lead their country based on treatment. They lead their country based on economics, bro.
That's same treatment. That's government treatment. Economics is treatment of the money, and all those countries have presidents, have coups, have people who have been corrupt.
So let me ask you this:
and mismanaged the economy.
I know. So
that would be treatment, though, right? Would that classify as treatment?
No, because we stay here based on economics. We don't stay here based on treatment.
But economics is based off of the treatment of the economy, right?
Because they let us. If the white man treated us what they do, if they didn't let us participate in the economics and all we had to lean on was the treatment, we would leave too. We would leave too. If you knew you were finna get your ass beat and you couldn't go make no money and you couldn't provide a life for your family, and the only thing you had to look forward to is the white man foot on your neck, you will be trying to find somewhere else to go to. But since they
go
let y'all
where? But let me ask you a question. Go
in
where
the
to get better? But go where to get
better than this
but
situation.
where is? But to you, let me ask you, where is better than America for a Black American man who is being mistreated, or a Black American family, or a Black American in general who is being mistreated or feels like they're being mistreated by the American system? Where are you going to go as a Black man to get a better opportunity and get better treatment in this world? Where are you going as a Black American, J Doug?
That's what I'm saying. If the treatment,
no,
if you're not able to get involved in the economics and the treatment is bad, you would settle for a level. I don't need no economics. I would just go where the treatment is good. I'm already getting bad treatment and I can't participate in the economics. So let me just go to where I can get treated good, which would be somewhere like Africa or somewhere like that, because you only concerned about the treatment. They more concerned about the economics, so they come to America. They not care about the treatment.
You think Africans get treated better in Africa than Black Americans get treated in America?
I'm far as socially, yes. Socially, yes.
And you're saying that off of what? Because of the population?
Yeah, just based
off of.
If we're going with Black people, going to treat Black people fairly, everything is fair.
That's just like how
America, everything is tilted towards white people
because we're minorities and they're the majority. Okay,
basically.
So that makes sense.
Treatment if it's solely based on treatment, then yes, they will stay in their homeland.
Right, but
they want to participate in the economics
because they understand just being treated good by your own does not preserve,
make no money.
Exactly.
That's
but it's like this. So when a foreigner comes over here and asks if you're being treated so bad, why you stay in America, is because we know that
we can make some money, but miss the bad treatment.
Exactly, because we know, because the same reason why you came over to America, right? Because you know, as not you. No, not you. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about if I was talking to a foreigner, right? But if I was talking to a foreigner, I'd say the same reason why you came to America or your parents came to America is because all y'all motherfuckers know it only take one of y'all niggas to pop off. Just like here, we all in the hood, we this and that. All it take is one motherfucking nigga in the family to pop off and we all on. Or two motherfuckers to pop off. That's the American dream. All it take is for one motherfucker to break through, no matter how impoverished, how unfair you've been treated, how many short ends of the stick you have. The reason why people love the American dream is because you know all it takes is for one motherfucker in your family DNA to break through, and y'all all gonna be eating free. They could change it could change generations by one motherfucker eating. And that's why you came over here in the first place. So asking me why I get treated so bad, why am I still over here, knowing you came over here is an asshole and a dumbass question in the first place. That's like me coming to the sneaker store and being like, yo, why they selling shoes? Nigga, you knew they would say it says Foot Locker on here. Don't come to Foot Locker and questioning why I shop for shoes here. That's exactly what an immigrant would say. Why, if y'all see y'all treat so bad, why are y'all still over here? Nigga, for the same reason why you over here.
But that's not what they're saying. They're just basically saying, yo, you repping the white man, he don't treat you good. That's it. Like, find something else.
You think it's repping? Is it repping a white man, or is it? How's it repping a white man
the
and
white
not
man
repping?
Designed the flag.
So you're saying rock? Okay. So let me ask you a question. It is niggas rock American flag. Before we finish this clip, because we going on an hour. So rocking the American flag and rocking an FBA flag, right? So let's just say niggas who FBA the ADOS, right? Because we talking about them, they don't really rock them. They rock the FBA, the ADOS
Only
flag.
About 10% are gonna rock an FBA flag. Most of the niggas gonna rock American.
But even if they rocking an American flag, is with an FBA mentality of I'm celebrating Black American culture and accomplishments. I'm not celebrating no white man's flag. Like we can call it whatever, even niggas who don't rep the American flag, because we're attaching the American flag to a mentality. So let's remove the flag. What I'm saying is Black Americans who are proud in their lineage of being from America and persevering through the hardships and still being the leader of Black culture, knowing we've been through the same atrocities as every other Black culture on this planet, right? we have something to be proud of. And when we want to celebrate ourselves for persevering, just like every other group, just like Haiti, when the Haitian Revolution, they celebrate that shit all the time because you persevered through persecution, right? So when it's our turn, we shouldn't get frowned upon, scoffed at, or eyebrows raised when it's our turn to celebrate our contributions, not only to ourselves, but to the rest of the diaspora. And let's continue the clip. Unless you got final words, so go ahead if you got anything.
No, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just saying I can understand why somebody come over here and be confused, bro. That's it. It's confusing.
On the surface,
you don't like the white man. If you don't like the white man, don't like nothing about what he did. Don't try to pick and choose.
But it's not about the white man. You're not
white man created our situation, bro. We didn't pick our situation.
Yo, so what I'm saying is, so when Black Americans celebrate hip hop or celebrate Michael Jackson, celebrate Prince, celebrate James Brown, celebrate George Washington Carver.
Man gave you all
no. The birth of rock and roll. Black people created rock and roll. Black people created jazz. The black man created air conditioning. Black inventions. The Black American has invented pretty much everything that we use, or has been the wheel inventor of what's been modified to be used. Even this AC that we're sitting in right now was invented by a Black American man. So when we celebrate that, or George allowed you to do. So we celebrate that. We celebrate George Washington Carver's innovation for mass production and things like that. We should not be scoffed at. We should not be frowned upon for celebrating Black American accomplishments. And that has nothing to do with the white man. The only thing the white man is involved in is making it harder. No, you keep saying allowing. The only thing the white man is involved in is making it harder for us to do what we were naturally born to do in the first place, which is innovate. If you have put us in slavery instead of gave us books to read to adapt to whatever Western culture you're about to set forth, you are not allowing anything. Niggas were getting killed to read. So what I'm saying, Black Americans had to force ourselves to be where we are. It's not celebrating white men for allowing anything. It is celebrating ourselves in spite of the white man's attempting to put caps and limitations on what we can do and what we think we can do. That's what the celebration of Black American culture is. It's always in spite of what the white man tried to put us in.
If Black people was in Africa, we would have made with no white people around. You telling me we would have did that? It would be America in Africa. That's what you telling me?
Say it one more time.
If the white man didn't allow us to do it, you telling me if we were just in Africa with no white people around, we would have did the exact same thing that's going on in America. It disproves it, because guess what? The Black people that's over there who we truly lineate from, they're not doing it. So if it was, and ain't no white people stopping them, they're just not doing it.
What do you mean? It's white France, China.
They're not allowing them.
Dutch.
They're not allowing them.
What do you mean they're not allowed? They own those places,
and they not allowing them.
Who's not allowing who?
The people you named. They're not allowing those people,
those Africans to do that stuff, right? Exactly.
That's why I say the white man allowed us to.
No. You keep saying the white man allowed us to do what we're doing in America, as if there wasn't slave revolts and niggas fighting back. Like, do you think that white people just woke up and was like, we're going to free slaves, or we're going to give niggas equal housing?
You say like George Washington Carver.
Hold on. When there is historical context and documented events of mass white murders leading up to laws being passed to liberate Black people in America, that is true timelines that correlate to what I just said. So it's not about white people waking up one day and saying we're going to give Black people rights. It's about Black people forcing rights through violence and upheaval to expedite things being put into law historically in America by Black people up until probably the fucking 1970s, 80s.
But this is what I'm saying. You haven't answered that question. We can move on after you answer it.
Okay.
If Black people was in a place with no white people, just like they are now in the other countries in Africa, would we be?
That's a false statement.
No, it's not a question. It's a question.
It's hypothetical.
Would we be as productive? Which they're obviously not, because based on you, they say they're not productive as we is in America. If we were there by ourselves, would we have been productive, or Was we productive because the white man
I don't
whooping
think
our ass?
I think the reason why they're not productive in Africa is
because no people's not allowing them to be. You said that.
no,
The
no,
Chinese and the French.
yeah. Other outside nations are not allowing them to be number one, and number two, because they're so tribalistic, they turn on each other. King Leopold III never stepped foot in Africa and had Africans killing Africans.
What about a place like Haiti?
Haiti is an aberration because they killed the French and they revolted. But at the same time,
nobody in Haiti that could have been anything.
No. Let me finish. At the same time, the nigga who led the Haitian Revolution, they killed him because he was trying to make niggas work and establish a culture, and they didn't want to.
They didn't allow him to.
They didn't allow him to.
That's why I'm asking you.
So we go back to Africa.
Allowed us to.
The reason,
we was able to get stuff done.
The reason why I think we would be on some Wakanda shit if they left Africans alone is because
Black Americans.
What do you
they
mean?
left Black Americans
alone in America.
Alone, period. We would be doing the same thing that we're doing in America.
We'll be doing way more. If white people left Black Americans alone, if I'm gonna give you a timeline, if white people left Black Americans alone after the abolition of slavery, we would probably have flying cars right now.
After slavery, I'm talking about before slavery.
Like when they came over here, niggas already over. If they would have left us alone,
not before the white man touched you. I'm talking about no white people, period. Would we be doing like they had?
Yes, you know why?
Okay.
Because when you look at history before white people went to everywhere in the world, you already had the pyramids, you already had the Sphinx, you already had the 7 wonders of the world, you already had maps, you already had the world was already. See, people like to think that the world started when white people came out of the dark ages, and that's not true. Everybody likes to think the world started when white people came out of the caves, and that's far from true because history is so far deeper than that. So what I'm saying is the world was already moving and in motion before white people came. So I do believe if white people left Black people alone in certain places, especially in Africa, where you got uranium, you got all these resources, and how many times, and this is me giving people in Africa so much props, how many times do we see Africans living in, you know what I'm saying, in subpar cultures, like making making cars, like making electricity, like literally doing like the craziest shit with the minimal resources. So this is what I'm saying.
Point.
In the press, the
only difference between Black Americans and the people over country, overseas in the diaspora, is the white man allowed you to do something and the white man didn't allow them to do something. That's the only difference.
The white man is not, to me, okay, this is my final point. The white man, I don't feel like it's the white man allowed us to do anything. I think it's easy. No, I think in Africa is easier to get other groups of Africans to go after other groups and nationalities of Africans because they've been practicing tribalism before the white man got there. That's why it was easy to sell slaves over from Africa, because they were being prisoners of war. And if you want to look at slavery in general, it was more of a universal thing. We take over land, we can make these people that we took over slaves, which is more of a commerce thing. Same thing as Africa. We already practice tribalism, so if we capture niggas from the Congo or Nigeria, we can sell them off to whoever because this is commerce and prisoners of war. But what I'm saying is that same mentality of tribalism is why Africa can't unify and get everybody outside of the country, because Black Americans is generally one group. We were able to unify at certain times for a common cause and push through to get things done, unlike other groups of people. And because this was a rich nation, when we push through, unlike Africa or these other places, when we push through, because this is a first world country, we directly benefit off the money in the economy, because before slavery, we were the free economy. So when you take that out, you start to have workers and other things, and you have to lead this nation as the number one in the world. You gotta cash niggas out after we unify and push them shit through, either because of violence, protesting, or what have you. Because this is a first world country, we're so rich. When we do push through, the cash out puts us in a different position. They already said Black Americans will be one of the top 10 countries of the world. Just Black Americans money or some shit. I forgot what it's called. I don't want to go too deep. But let's go to the next topic we have. So everybody in live chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We have an action-packed episode today. This was a very good topic. We literally spent an hour just breaking down Brickgate, and I think because it was such a big story this week, it was only right that we did spend this time bringing down Brickgate. So, J Doug, let's just go down on topics. Live chat. You let me know.
You got 1090 Jake, you got Polite, and you got Diddy. Which way you want to go?
Let's do. You want to do 1090 Jake or Diddy first?
It's on you.
Pause.
Pretty much got the same thing.
Let's
Brother Polite. I didn't know nothing about Brother Polite. We got the information on him.
Yeah, we got all the Brother Polite things. We got information, so we can do Brother Polite because he got convicted 7 years. But let's go to 1090 Jake. I think 1090 Jake will be more because 1090 Jake, he's on YouTube and online who's made a name for himself for finding rappers' paperwork and being the verdict on if they snitched or not. 1090 Jake is somebody who came through the prison system, so I guess he's verified. He's cool with gangs, so it's not like he's just some weird ass online guy. I guess he's certified. One of his biggest viral moments is when he kind of put a cap on Boston Richie's momentum when the witness number 3 stuff came out and he accused him of snitching.
Did Future drop Boston Richie?
No, I don't think Future dropped him. No. Especially his stuff with Salute Shay Love with like, subscribing, and sharing. We do have Boston Richie, not Boston Richie, 1090 Jake. He also had the Young and Ace situation that we talked about last week. Like I said, he's really on the forefront and he's really the authority on what's snitching and what's not in the paperwork game. But it's funny because what they say, every time you point a finger is four more pointing back at you. He was calling everybody else snitching, and now we have information and paperwork on him telling. And while we're gonna play Salute to No Jumper, we're gonna play Sharp, and those guys kind of breaking that down earlier today. And as we break that down, J Doug have the surprise. I actually have the paperwork for 1090 Jake. Okay. If we want to read through that, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I seen that. I ain't read it though.
Yeah, I got the documents.
Because what he was saying, what I read didn't really. I'm gonna let the video go. I ain't gonna say what I think.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So everybody hit the like button, hit the, subscribe, Cash App, $, Florida with J904. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to get a chicken sandwich and fix his Bell's palsy. Your boy got, so I'm talking like FBJ Conway right now outside my neck.
Them DMs went.
Nah,
we don't.
Just coming
but
back
how
do
do the bitch know? You got to think. How does the bitch know? Why is this person look at the surrounding circumstances?
Call us a motherfucker, bitch. I got you now, you bitch.
Listen, bro. Dead dummies. This the same rapey nigga. He got a rape case too.
Yeah.
He's uncontrollable.
Damn sure don't fuck with you for that, nigga.
He got a rape case.
Your bitch ass better clean
what's better? What's better? I'd rather you fuck a transgender than be
That's what I was saying.
Pause. What? See, know what I don't like when niggas say voluntary gay stuff.
And that like the straight stuff is worse.
See, dog whistles are real. See, it be gay niggas who be like low key be trying to flirt by saying weird shit like that. Like that's some real gay ass shit to try to sneak through. Whoever said that, I'd rather him fuck it. Like, bro, why is that? Why is that on your mind?
And he ain't say rape somebody. He ain't say R word. I'm sorry for the algorithm. He ain't say R word somebody. He said, I'd rather do that than be accused than rape. Nigga, what? Accusation is just an accusation, buddy. You rather go all the way? You can just say anything, bro.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, the rape is really,
actual case.
really the worst shit.
He got arrested.
But I didn't flinch when he said it. Them niggas say, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You got raided for a rape charge. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah. You know what, man? Hey, Act, you can keep that 100,000, church, because you got some tall orders to fill.
Tall Dago.
I'm sure more stuff is going to be coming out.
Whatever fuck you got going on, my nigga, you might want to go take care of your business. I mean, I don't wish jail on nobody. That's why I say, hey, man, take the money. Hey, go take care of your business. Get you a good lawyer, my nigga, because it's a drag for you. Nigga, you got a rape charge, nigga.
What's up with 1090 Jake?
That's the worst.
Let's
man.
get on
rape
man.
charge.
What's going man? Fuck this nigga. Let's jump off to the next joint. Paperwork has surfaced of 1090 Jake allegedly writing a handwritten statement against another inmate while he was locked up. How do we feel about this?
I ain't read it yet. I see Remo on live about it. Remo,
all right, so
basically, give us.
Yeah, I wanted to hear what you was gonna say. I wanted to tell him. So boy's from Boston, right? And mind you, I don't know this man. I don't.
He from
Here-
Boston and
I
Florida.
guess the homie Remo, I guess, new academic or whatever. So he showed, but I don't know this man. So whatever I'm gonna say is just from me being in prison in California. Yeah. I did 2 prison terms of 6 years and 9 years, man. V10017 was my CDC number and AM 3200. What that is in California is called a 602 form, right? So let's just say you get caught with a knife in your cell, you get in a riot, in a fight. You could be in a riot and they put you in a hole on some bullshit charges that you wasn't there. There's every type of inmate there is in convict that will write a 602 form, which is what that is in Boston, right? They have their own name
That's
on
in
it.
Florida.
Oh, Florida. I'm sorry. It's a 602 form, bro. By all means, it is not considered snitching because you could write whatever you want on that 602 form, and they will never go out of their way to go in a cell and take an inmate, whether it's charge him or nothing could happen. That's simply for your defense, man. And that's just what a 602 form
Oh,
is.
that's
It's a
when you
grievance
go up
charge.
against the committee for
Yes, sir.
like
That's
nigga, you
all
gotta
it
go
is,
see the
bro. Yeah.
board when you
You
go
are
to
not
the
gonna
hole.
put no inmate in the hole. You're not gonna get no inmate in trouble.
But what did he say though?
Something about him getting jumped. I was watching it last night with the homie Remo. Y'all was on live together. I guess
All
some
right, so
enemies, some Zoes hit him up and shit. But that's a 602 form, bro. That's all it is, man. That's a grievance form.
All right, so to break down exactly what happened with 1090. So yesterday, people was hitting my DMs, sending me paperwork about so apparently in 2014 he caught a case. What you looking for, lighter? In 2014, this incident happened where allegedly, well, not allegedly, it happened. He got attacked and he got hit in the back of the head at like 6 a.m. when they was doing count or whatever. And the Jimmy Hooray dude hit him in the back of the head, and he wrote a grievance out explaining the story to the warden. He said he was in confinement, so he wrote this grievance out so he can get out of confinement. And in the grievance,
Did he say that Jimmy Hooray hit him?
in the grievance, he said he name dropped Jimmy Hooray and said Jimmy hit him in the head, and I think he name dropped somebody else, and he explained the story. Then
That's snitching.
Yep.
That's snitching.
26 people in live chat. That's snitching.
See, this what we don't gotta understand, bro. You can't have no communication with the authorities, period. You handle your business the next time you see them. You don't drop name, because all that does is raise awareness. Oh, I need to keep Jimmy away from 1090 Jake because Jimmy hit him in the head. So now the eyes is on Jimmy, even if you don't get no consequence. The eyes is on Jimmy. So if Jimmy come and bust you in the head again, they know, well, paperwork say that Jimmy and him had an altercation verified from 1090J. That's snitching. And I'm tired. That's snitching, bro.
Yep. I would go down and say 1090 Jake is a snitch.
That's snitching, bro. And even if nobody don't get locked up, you telling. You add into an investigation.
And if we want to go into detail before we wrap up this topic, I sent you the paperwork, the official paperwork, and I have it on my phone, so I can go ahead and read it out to you guys.
You send it to the text?
Yeah.
You send the email text or on phone text?
The phone text.
Send it to the email. I can get it easier. If I can get it, I'll just send it. Don't worry about it.
And it's crazy because as I'm reading 1090 Jake's statement, like I'm reading his official statement, then I'm reading the police statement. The police statement said it was a mutual fight, like they were both fighting. Like sound like they both had weapons. And in 1090 Jake's summary of what happened, it sounds like he is playing the victim and identified who hit him over the head. And I think that's snitching.
That is snitching.
If me and J Doug get into a fight and they want me to summarize what happened, and I'm portraying it as if he hit me over the head and attacked me, and I identified who he is, that's telling. And personally, I just believe with 1090 Jake, karma's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You over here wilding on niggas, you know what I'm saying, violating, and lo and behold, you on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And you try to ruin other people's careers, and if it comes out, and it is coming out that you told, and I don't support 1090 Jake because I don't agree with what he's doing, because I think whatever he's doing, if you're making money, You know what I'm saying? If you eating, it is what it is. Like, I'm not telling on niggas. I'm not a snitch. Niggas ain't got me on paperwork. So why do I care? And if there's certain rappers or certain people who are telling, I think they should be exposed. So I'm not sitting here getting mad because a white man is doing it. I just think if you're going to be the one who's doing it, do it. But if you got paperwork out on yourself, then you're contradicting your whole movement, and thus should be removed effective immediately. Like 1090 Jake's whole platform and how he eats, honestly, now is compromised, and we can never take his word on authority, even if he does have official paperwork, because you didn't present yourself as a snitch. So you can't accuse niggas of snitching. You can't eat off exposing snitches when you didn't expose yourself as a snitch. See, the reason why, you know, you see a lot of other people, content creators who are self-proclaimed snitches and tattletellers, be able to eat and tell on niggas proudly because they already told. You know, it's like a nigga like Charleston White Ben told you he calling the police. So he can monetize off telling. Like, he can do what 1090 Jake doing. He should really just take the lane. You know what I'm saying? Star can do what 1090 Jake doing.
But yeah, they not getting that. I'm pretty sure Star could get the paperwork, but I'm pretty sure Charleston White could get the paperwork too. But 1090 J, he got a way that he lays it out and he add the dramatics and stuff.
Right. Which is just him being a good content creator.
A good white guy. White people know how to lay that shit out.
I don't even say good white guy. I just say a good content creator.
Yeah.
I just feel
good content.
Yeah, you know, I just feel like I said before, it's kind of like if Chris Hansen had charges of To Catch a Predator. You know what I'm saying? If niggas caught Chris Hansen doing the same thing he was in a motherfucker's kitchen eating milk and cookies, catching niggas doing. After that, we can't even have you talking about this because you're the exact thing that you speak ill about. So to wrap up 1090 Jake topic, personally, yeah, he's a snitch. He told, and he should be unverified by the streets. And even if he is coming with verified and solidified paperwork, it should not be coming from him. He is invalidated in checking nigga snitch cards, knowing he was a snitch and he did not come out and own it before he started doing this.
And you can't tell me, yo, I said whatever I had to say to get out of PC. You can say whatever you got to say to get out of PC without dropping nobody's names or without dropping no information. Talk about yourself. Talk about what you did. Oh, I got hit upside the head. Nah, you don't. Once you start telling names, really, you shouldn't even say nothing. Do your time in PC, my nigga, and shut up. And then when you get out, then you see that nigga then. But by you implementing him in a crime, that gives you a layer of protection from the police, bro. So they say that, yo, I gotta watch, like I say, 1090 Jake around the guy, whoever he's was fighting with. That's nah, bro. If you in PC, if you can't get out without saying somebody's name, do your time in PC, and you see that man on the cell block or in the streets, when you see him, and you get your get back. But once you start talking to police, even I say with Young and Ace, it didn't seem like snitching because he didn't provide that much information. But the way I grew up and the way I would talk the game was like, yo, you get in the police, any type of police situation, you keep your damn mouth closed, period.
Like, you shouldn't have
only verify your damn name. That's it.
Exactly.
So all this, what we get to talking to police, anytime you talking to police, you'll snitch to me. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't nothing that you, no information that you finna be telling the police that's gonna benefit you or benefit whoever else. So that's just what it is.
No,
I don't like the confusion that's going around now. Well, he didn't tell on Pookie. Like, yo, he told, bro. This nigga will talk to the police if they come comfortably.
Yeah. So like I said, from Perspectives and Facts podcast, I think we have a verdict on the 1090 Jake situation. Like I said, I can go ahead and read the paperwork. Want to do that, or do you want to continue to the next topic?
Yeah, we got other shit to do.
Yeah, we go to the next topic.
That's pretty much nailing the call. You gonna get people like, yo, he didn't date it, but like, bro,
yeah, we already pretty much broke it down.
All these talking to police, I don't know where these niggas get that shit from, bro.
Yeah, you writing statements. I mean, how far are we moving the line about snitching? So yeah, everybody, hey, listen, I appreciate everybody in here on a Wednesday afternoon, rush hour traffic. We're getting you guys through, y'all. I know y'all on the way home, picking up dinner, getting off that, off that clock. This is Perspectives and Facts podcast, episode 91. Appreciate everybody in here fucking with us. Oh, is that the guy talking?
Yeah, I would go into that.
Yeah. Let's go into that. Appreciate everybody in here. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Turn notifications on. We're dropping clips tonight. I'm probably gonna drop these clips from this episode tonight. So we got this guy. You know what? And he's been popping off this year. He has tons of viral clips so far. Damn, I can't remember his name, but he's a I guess he's kind of like doing a whole dating advice shit. Yeah, the whole dating advice thing.
I think his name sound like Aeon.
Yeah, some of the things he says is, makes sense, but it is a lot of the other stuff he says I feel like he probably doesn't agree with, but he knows it's gonna go viral because it's outrageous. But salute to the hustle. But he dropped another clip that has been polarizing this week, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on the full screen and play this.
Walk in your crib and notice if a woman don't walk in your crib and notice the things that you need, and she walk in your crib like disorganized and not clean a little bit, and she don't clean your crib, she ain't the one for you. She is not the one. If she don't come in the crib and wash your clothes, fold your clothes, she is not feminine enough. I don't want her. If I'm sick and she can't tell me or try to heal me back to life with her affection, with her love, with tea, with food, I do not want her. She is not it.
Oh,
I got a unique perspective about it. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I mean, I want you go. I ain't gotta give.
Okay, so from just going, backwards from what he said, yeah. If I'm with a woman and she can't really, take care of me if I'm sick, that is for me something to consider if I'm taking her serious. Something serious to consider.
I agree with that.
I don't want a woman washing my clothes. Now, if she's like, hey, I'm washing clothes, go ahead, throw yours in. It's one thing. But don't just wash my fucking clothes.
Yeah, don't come rubbaging through my shit, because women will try to look like they going through your shit to help, but really they looking for
don't wash my
stuff.
clothes, because see, I be having money in certain pockets. Like, just leave my shit alone, dog. Like, don't go through I don't need you to wash my clothes. Secondly, and J Doug, you this is my home, you know what I'm saying? You've been here. It's pretty clean, it's pretty spotless, right?
That's what I say. If you a real nigga on your shit, your house should not need to be clean.
Yeah.
You should have your shit clean when people come over.
But from nigga to nigga, we pod. So it's like he's not like a nigga really trying to make it spick and span when the homies come over, right?
Yeah,
but even when the homies come over, my homies, you never really came over to see my home just fucked up, right? So I say that to say, as a man with your own crib, if it's dirty or certain things, and I'm gonna be fair, he didn't even say if it's dirty, if it's things here and there she could pick up. Yeah, that's cool, but like, no. Now, prime example, say we were chilling the night before and you're like cleaning up the bottles and the chaser, and the next morning you're making up the bed or something, right? Oh, that's cool.
That cleaning up after yourself, though.
Yeah, that's cool, but I'm not counting that. Like, I don't need you to be cleaning baseboards or coming over to wash my dishes or go on my fridge. Like, yo, get your ass out my fridge. What are you doing running dishwater? Nigga, cut that goddamn shit off.
Because it's a man house. You don't want your house to have no woman touch it. That's to me. Like, if I'm single, no woman in my shit, you don't need no woman touch.
My thing is, it's not even that I don't need a woman to touch it. Like, I take pride in keeping my home clean. Like, I take pride in mopping my floors. I have a whole technique of mopping. I take pride in vacuuming and having the vacuum lines in the carpet. You know what I'm saying? I take pride in wiping my counter down and certain things. And it's not that I wouldn't want a woman who comes in and who lives with me to not do certain things, or a woman that is my girlfriend or whatever that's coming over consistently. Yeah, she might do some things because she feels empowered because she's over here. But I'm not going, she comes over and I expect her to pick up certain things in my home or try to have a homemaker audition to see if she's really the one. Like, nigga, nah. I just don't agree with that.
And I'm saying it's by women basis. Now, if I'm dealing with a older chick, oh yeah, I expect more for you to get down in that kitchen, do your business, handle business. But if I'm chilling with some young women, I don't expect that. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna hold it against a young woman just because I know that generation in which I'm working with. You know what I mean?
And my thing is, like, I don't like, and we say do your business, like you saying like she came over, like cooked for you or something.
Yeah, I mean, cook, clean, like add a more homely touch to it, that's your generation. So I feel like you should be able to do that.
Right. Now, and I think certain women you're dealing with are gonna naturally do that. And I agree. I think and I'm not trying to shoot them a bunch of bail, but I think to make a more realistic expectation would be, like I said before, she come over, you might run get breakfast, right? And you come back, the red cups is picked up, the bottle is back in the fridge, the bed is made, and the pillows are back in order. Little shit like that. That's all I need. I don't even need that. I can do it myself. But if I came back after getting breakfast or something like that, and you just cleaned up after last night, that's cool, right? But if I come back and nothing's clean, that doesn't move me either way, because I already have it hardwired in my brain that I'm going to clean up.
Anyway, that's how I am as a man. Like, I done got out of that mode. Like, a woman got to do something. Like, yo, if I like shit clean, shit is going to be clean. That's just how I like it. I'm not going to wait on a woman, even if we are together, to have a clean house. I'll depend on her for having a clean house. That just come from a few years and years of living by myself. So it's like, I like a clean space. And I can understand, like, everybody might not like a clean space, but I just don't like a filthy space. I'm not like a clean freak, but I like a clean space. And I'm not going to be trying to manage a woman to do that. That's going to be done just because that's what I like. I can't think in a whole lot of junk. Blackman Maine took the time to type out a long thing, so we read it.
Yeah, and I've lived with a woman before, and I've lived on myself. And when you live with a woman, all that, she's gonna be the clean homemaker and keep things tidy, bro, that's an act, bro. Like, it ain't gonna be like that every day. That may be what she likes to portray to get some brownie points, but as a man, if you ever live with a woman, you gotta see through. Like, if I come home and you made the bed and cleaned up around the house and shit, like, bro, that don't move me either way, because you don't live with a woman before, bro. It's year 1, year 2, year 3 on Tuesday. Dishes in the sink, dog. You know what I'm saying? She ain't cook shit. She might not vacuum. Not saying it's not something that she does on a regular. She don't fucking feel like it. You like, hey, babe, can you clean up shit? Nigga, fuck you. You do it. That's because your relationship. So what I'm saying is, a lot of the things that will make you attracted to somebody while they're presenting their best representation of themselves in the moment shouldn't be taken as gospel. You know what I'm trying to say? As of, oh yeah, she got these qualities.
We'll read Blackman Bang, and I want to go to FBA Maroon.
Yeah, go ahead, do your shit.
I dated a Cuban chick back in the day. I had her wash some shirts, and she ruined everything. She poured bleach directly in the clothes, but has time for lip fillers. The moment I saw it was over. All right. Now, that's Blackman Bang. Now, FBA Maroon, I guess he referring to me. He say, why are you doing a podcast with a hater? So I guess he probably still on that FBA stuff we were talking about.
Yeah,
about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, maybe he's watching. Maybe he's watching playback.
But listen, I mean, I'm not no hater. I never hated on nobody. I'm just telling you a perspective. I'm not going back that far, but like, I'm not hating. Like, nobody.
And I don't feel like I'm doing a podcast with a hater. I'm doing a podcast with somebody who has their own
objective.
Mind. Yeah, he's objective, man. And at the same, I don't want to echo chamber. So anytime me and him agree on topics, we agree. When we disagree, we can have debates. And honestly, FBA
it's
Maroon
a Twitter thing. FBA is
hold on.
Twitter nigga thing.
FBA Maroon, you should appreciate a FBA platform that we can go back and forth on topics, because as you and I know, in the FBA content space is more of an echo chamber than actual challenged ideas and thoughts between two FBA people, right?
Exactly.
We might, J Doug, have the only show online where there's two FBAs who have contrasting opinions that go back and forth.
And I'm
or we might agree, but we're playing devil's advocate to build on the conversation. So really, a lot of the times you can't get caught up in whose position. It's like getting mad at Skip Bayless because he's taking a certain position different from you, when you got to understand that if they both say LeBron's the GOAT, then how far is the topic going to go?
But that let me know a lot about him. He's one of those type of people, if you're not lockstep in with him and everything that he believes, he can't be around you. And that's not a good personality, bro. Everybody's not going to agree with you. Every black person don't subscribe to Tariq Nasheed philosophy, bro. That's just what it is.
And
if you get off the internet, you will see that.
And we got the Diddy topic. I think it was we're gonna play the video. I think it's Mark Curry, who used to
be
one of Diddy's artists. And
a hater. He been hating on Diddy.
Oh man, is he a hater? Did Diddy stop his bag?
Bro, how can Diddy I don't get that. Like, no, he's a hater because it's like I don't even know what he did for Diddy. Now, Mace, that's different. We could clearly see what Mace did. All the locks are like Faith Evans.
Hey, look, we got some love. We got some FBA love right there. FBA Homer Simpson. See, we FBAs, but we gotta have bro. We FBAs. We love sport. It's things we love, right? Say you love FBA, right? And I'm gonna give it a short parallel before we get into this topic, right? Niggas love watching Undisputed and First Take, right? But you watch it because you know it's going to be a debate on topics.
And we barely ever debate on here.
Right, but when we have these type of debates amongst FBAs, you have to appreciate it as people who come online and seek FBA content creators, that we can actually have challenging opinions and we can actually question things, and we can still stand on our lineage and have critical thinking skills on what's going on within our community. So this is Diddy, this is Mark Curry talking about the value of the publishing that Diddy sold, and kind of let you know from the other side of the table what it's looking like as somebody who's probably been able to get the publishing recently from Diddy.
From you, what did Mark Curry do for Diddy again? I don't even remember nothing that he done.
I don't know. I think he was on special delivery. I don't know. Diddy signed him and he had a hit, bro. I don't fucking know, bro. We gonna play it though.
That nigga was on the I Am Remix channel.
What was it worth 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and what's it worth now? What did he give you back? I'm telling you, he gave me mine back a long time ago. I was the first person he called. He said, Mark, I want you to be the first person that know this. I'm giving all my artists back their publishing, which is equivalent to giving back your girlfriend after he done poked her in the booty and raped her and did everything that he got all of the worth. That's like a spider went in and sucked all of the insides out of it and then give it back. That's disrespectful. I told her, why don't you just keep it and pay me? I don't want the publishing. I want the money. Come on, y'all think he doing a good thing because he give back some publishing? Come on, man. It's not worth anything. And then he don't have the Ciroc or the DeLeon, and then he gonna give $1 million to Jackson State like he doing some humanitarian type thing. He just trying to do whatever he can to keep his name relevant so he can go for a new deal because he don't really have nothing that's making him no money right now. He's not even a billionaire no more. So let's talk. Let's talk. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk about it? Or y'all just want to read about it and let it seem like everybody like, oh, Puffy gives all his artists back their money. I mean, they publishing. So what? The shit ain't even worth.
I don't agree with that. That's more than the white man finna give your ass.
Oh, look, we gotta exclude the white man out of this conversation.
But I'm just saying he did a good thing. Like I ain't never heard no white man giving back us nothing.
This is not about,
and they've been robbing us for years.
We're talking about Bad Boy and Diddy.
Okay.
So a Bad Boy and Diddy, I feel like, yes, he is gay back explosion, but I agree with what Mark Curry is saying, is that you're giving it back after you have reaped the benefits off of the front end money. Like, nobody's really streaming and listening to these Bad Boy records, and the splits aren't the same as when these records were popping off, right? So when these records were popping off and going #1 and getting residuals, you had all the publishing to get the money for it. 30 years later, when these bitches collecting dust, or they might get a little boost here and there from making an appearance, now you're getting it back to me. That's kind of what he says. Like, that's like you like slide my girlfriend, busting her all down and trying to give her back. Like, bro, she's already you. Like all that good shit, you stretched her out. She's done. It's over with.
I like what Star said though. How much did Diddy give you up front? Because if Diddy gave this bum 50,000 in the early 2000s, that was like giving a nigga 100,000, bro. I mean, like, if he gave you that could change your life back then, bro. You could buy a house, crib, everything, cash with 50 bands back then. So what did you get? If you just got nothing, then yes, I feel you. But I'm pretty sure you got something. You got Shine at the time. You got all this stuff. He had to make that money back. And if we know business, and you definitely know business, you're not trying to make what you gave. You trying to make what 3 times, 4 times?
Make
that?
a profit first.
That's what I'm. You trying to make a profit, and you trying
if I
to make
signed
something
all
for
these
you.
art right, if I signed all these artists and invested in them,
Mm-hmm.
that I want to make my money times and compound whatever number
That
my goal is
yes.
before I sell this asset,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what business is. You buy it for low, you sell it for high, or you buy it for low, you reap the money off it. You
Mm-hmm.
cut your little cheek lays off, and then you get it off whenever it's plateaued in income, or it's plateaued in earning ability, right?
And how are you going to say the money, the publishing not worth nothing when Diddy was just finna get millions of dollars from it? Now you got to go out and learn business and see how you could get $1 million for the same publishing that Diddy was finna get millions of dollars.
Because it's like, yeah, Diddy done put these in movies and sell them. He already has connections to put whatever music he sold or didn't sell back to y'all in movies and so like he's already did that. So it's like, now I'll give you publishing back, but you don't have the connections to, if so I want to use your music, how they gonna get in contact with you, and do you have the proper representation to sign favorable deals? Because I feel like they probably won't get any money, but I think Diddy probably looks at it as, okay, I get y'all publishing whatever, now y'all got off my back. I think this was more of a press story than an actual tangible that these artists can benefit off of today. I don't think he gave the publishing back, and there's been tens of thousands of dollars in quarterly publishing checks from all these bad boy artists to make some type of difference. And I think for them, it's not about it's not about the finances, more about the principle of I should have my own publishing.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing one thing I will say, what you said, like the white man or the traditional music industry and the record contract system goes, they're always designed to screw you over in the first place. So you trying to say Diddy did some type of malpractice, knowing that he was just doing industry standard, I think is also ignorant and bad narrative drawing Diddy as if he was doing something that other executives, white executives, weren't doing.
Some people say it was better than industry standard, but
some people did say that.
This is what I'm saying. The publishing is only worth something because Diddy is tied to it. Now, what you saying is true. It might not be worth. It might be worthless to him. But guess what? Guess who finna make a bag off they publishing? Mace. Guess who finna make a bag off they publishing? The Locks. Guess who else finna make a bag? Whoever Biggie estate goes to. But guess what? That stuff is still worth something.
But
it's still money to be got.
And it's still. But how big is that bag when these white corporations know? Oh damn, we want to take all about the Benjamins. We got to call Diddy, but we got to call Diddy with 6 times the amount because we know we calling Diddy's phone, and any type of business we have to do with Diddy, we have to make it worth him lifting his finger for. So it's a premium pay just to do business with you. That's a lot of good businessmen, right? A lot of rich businessmen. Now we got to call the Locks. We got to call Mace. We got to call Lil Kim or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to bring a fraction to the table with you because when we come to the table with Diddy to sell something, or to buy the song, to license it in our movies or whatever, not only is Diddy going to promote it, but the power that's associated knowing that Diddy and Bad Boy license his song generates money in itself. So the money we're going to pay Diddy, that's times the amount we're going to pay a Mace or a Total or a Junior Mafia, is because we know that the star power of Diddy is going to make us the money back we're going to pay him, versus Lil Kim, I'm only going to toss you a sixth of what Diddy, because you can't push or generate the hype around the song or licensing because you don't have the same connections as Diddy. So when Diddy sells these things or gives these things back to these artists, a value percentage drops off of removing Diddy's association to these records and Diddy's connections to connecting this record to your mass audience, because none of these artists have an audience as big as Diddy's and can cast a wide of net just by a post of Diddy. So we're not going to pay you for your publishing or for the rights to your song as we would pay a Diddy, because we know it comes attached to that.
Yeah, but we can't look down on Diddy because he got a brand. That's his brand.
I agree.
Built it.
I agree.
If you ain't build your brand, I feel like Mace got a brand. Mace finna get a bag. He got his show. He could license a lot of those songs to be on his show and do whatever you want with them. Same thing with Faith Evans. She still got somewhat of a brand. Biggie had probably just as biggest brand as Diddy. So it's like, it's based on your brand. So I don't look down on because Diddy built this brand. I feel like Mark Carey, he built his brand, but he just built his brand as like a Diddy hater. You know what I mean? So it's like it's about you. It's about that particular artist. I feel like for the people that is good for, the locks and all these people who've been complaining all these years, even if they get 1 million, that's better than what they was probably going to get. The Diddy leverage is gone. So, and I feel like that's a good thing for Diddy because it's like now I don't want to hear my name coming out your mouth. I don't owe you nothing. I don't have nothing that it belongs to you. I think it's just like I do think it's promotion for his new album, but I feel like it's part of Diddy. Like, yo, I'm moving on from all the drama from the early 2000s and the 90s.
Yeah, man.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, I think we both agreed on this topic. I think we're gonna go wrap the show up. It's about to be 7 o'clock.
You don't want to do Brother Polite real quick or no?
You want to do Brother Polite?
It's on you, man.
Oh, we can stretch it out, pause and do Brother Polite topic. We go ahead. You want to take a 2-second break or 2-minute break? You know, play the song real quick because I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Or matter of fact, no. Before we do that, we can start Brother Polite clip out because we got some audio to the situation. So, part of the Black conscious community, Brother Polite, was allegedly sentenced to 7 years of prison time and 10 years probation for the charge I will not say on my platform.
Big sexual assault of a minor, basically.
Yeah, essay of a minor. And in the clip, it is the fifth.
Can't say nothing on YouTube no more, bro.
All right, hey man, YouTube cutting the bag. I ain't saying nothing's gonna cost that bag. So we're gonna go ahead and play Brother Polite. This is the audio from the courtroom today. To give you guys context, what we're gonna play. So this is official. This is it. We're gonna go ahead and play it. Put it on full screen real quick. So I'm coming right back.
All right, guys, appreciate it.
State prison. Count 2 was lewd and lascivious molestation on a child, 12 to 16 years, a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years state prison. Lewd and lascivious conduct on a child under 16 by a defendant 18 or over, a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years state prison. Count 4, lewd and lascivious exhibition on a child under 16 years, defendant over 18, a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years state prison. And contributing to the dependency of a child, a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail. And then count 6 is interference with custody, a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 5 years state prison. The state has now filed an amended information today, charging you with the following: aggravated child abuse, great bodily harm, a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years state prison. Count 2 is aggravated child abuse, great bodily harm, a first-degree felony, punishable by up to 30 years state prison. And contributing to the dependency of a child, a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail. It is my understanding that you wish to plead guilty to this new information. You would be adjudicated guilty, and your sentence has been memorialized in a 4-page plea agreement. Did you have the opportunity to go over this plea agreement with your lawyer? Yes. Okay. I do need the defendant to initial each page because there are not initials on these pages. All right. Let me know when it's done.
Oh, damn.
Brother Polite.
That nigga ain't too polite.
So, he's been somebody that has been problematic in the conscious community for some time now. Would you agree? And I think Brother Polite is somebody who definitely makes the conscious community get questioned. You know what I'm saying? And puts a black eye on the conscious community, and it makes it harder for people who genuinely try to educate and give knowledge to black people and try to better themselves by helping other people, other black people. I think Brother Polite makes it harder for him, like for people who lump him up with the Tariq Nasheeds, because you know he was on Hidden Colors, Umar and other people, and it's like slowly a lot of people who was on Hidden Colors have come out to be kind of like fraudulent, and I think it
the makeup Hidden Color have come out to be,
and I think it puts a bad light on a lot of people who genuinely do try to educate other black people. Like Brother Polite was in the conscious community, and for the fact that he is just another one, kind of like a Jay Morrison, a Boyce Watkins.
No, he more like his guy. Who taught him, that guy. I forgot it. Malik. Oh, what's that nigga name?
Or remember Nature Boy?
No, it was like the guy.
But
the Nawabian people. Who was their leader? The guy.
I can't even remember his name.
Oh, what's the Nawabian guy?
But I know who you're talking about. But like Nature Boy, Young Pharaoh. It's a lot of these people who try to act like they're gonna teach consciousness and bring black people to some type of salvation, if they're no better than your local black preacher who's grifting off of a belief of some type of utopia that they can take you to.
Dr. York.
Dr. York. Yeah, he is a Dr. York disciple. Dr. York is a creep too.
Yeah.
But it's a long line of a lot of these conscious community guys who end up being foul ass individuals.
Well, fumbling the bag is different than what Brother Polite did.
Right.
Anybody who just don't have the business sense, they could still be an educator, but they just don't have that
like
business
Umar,
sense.
like
Umar. Yeah, I would put Umar in the same category with Brother Polite. Now, that's a stream, bro. Brother Polite is on the stream end, bro. He like I say, Dr. York is more like what he.
Yeah, but with Umar Johnson, where I put him in the same category of Polite as being a fraudulent grifter of the conscious community.
Yeah, but being a sexual deviant is different from
that. Is now that's what I'm saying. Brother Polite goes to the extreme spectrum of that, what you just said, of your egregious charges.
And I don't believe Dr. Umar is a grifter either. I just believe Dr. Umar just bad at business. I feel like he tried something that was like way over his head. But I feel like what he did could have been possible. But you know, he brought a school. He did what he could do. He did what he could.
You said Umar's not a grifter, but Tariq Nasheed is a grifter.
Tariq Nasheed is a grifter.
How's Tariq Nasheed a grifter and Umar not a grifter? When Umar has not produced millions of dollars he raised, and Tariq has produced something from millions of dollars he raised.
Well, Tariq knew he wasn't, because Tariq put out this big old extravagant museum, and then that nigga brought a liquor store. It's like, bro, you told us you were finna get he said that shit gonna have escalators. We gonna have the what these niggas say? They gonna have some type of like hidden room for just the what he showed us and what we got. It was just like,
sir, did you say this man Tariq Nasheed bought a liquor store?
Bro, what Tariq got, me and you could open right now for 10 bands, bro.
Yeah, in Florida, in Jacksonville, in this real estate.
That's what I'm saying. He probably spent like $100,000 to do what he doing, bro. That nigga got like $1 million, $2 million, bro. That is a grift. When you just because you get on the low end of what you said you were gonna do, we can't just say
that building, but that real estate is still multi-million-dollar property.
It's on the equilibrium with Umar, because Umar did purchase a school, cash. He did that, bro. He did. A school is different from hanging some pictures on the wall and having comedy shows, bro.
Listen,
it takes a lot more overhead,
that property,
due diligence to do
that property in LA, that commercial property was, to me, the cost of the money he raised from the GoFundMe.
No way.
That commercial property is a multi-million-dollar commercial property.
No, it's not a property. It's connected to another building. He don't own the whole building. He just owned that one lot.
But to own that lot was at least 7 figures. In Los Angeles real estate, to own that property was 7 figures. I'm telling you the stone cold truth, bro. They got shit houses. Bro, the same houses we see on the north side are $1 million homes in Los Angeles, J-Doug.
I mean, I don't know how to the numbers.
I'm just telling you the truth.
I mean, listen.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So that property that you said, yeah, we could have got a property in Florida for what Tariq Nasheed, we could have got a property on the other side of town for that. But in Cali, that same property that me and you could probably get the funds to get in California is a 7-figure acquisition.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, and I
So hold on,
he didn't buy it cash.
But this is what I'm saying.
He got a lease, he got a mortgage on it, which that means he put something down.
But if you got a mortgage and you putting down, you have the rest of the money to finance throughout the mortgage agreement, which is also right. So you got enough money to pay out the mortgage in perpetuity, not in perpetuity, but however long the mortgage agreed upon. Number one. Number two, the only thing I will say that I will critique Tariq Nasheed on about the Hidden History Museum is I feel like if you're going to raise $1 million for a real estate purchase, the dumbest thing to do was buy California real estate. You should have took that $1 million and should have bought real estate in Georgia or Texas.
That's what I'm saying.
Or Florida.
If you really wanted to open what you showed the people.
And a hidden or Tulsa. And a Hidden History Museum should have been in the Southeast, where Black American culture and the Black Belt resides. You could have got a very fire property in Georgia, Florida, Texas, or Tulsa, Oklahoma for the cheap and build up the concept that you presented to everybody when you initially started raising the funds.
Now, let me tell you, if you're building a grift, bro, then you say, oh, I'm gonna keep it right here in LA and we gonna start it small. Nah, nigga, from the money that you got, if you would have took that to Atlanta, nigga, you would have something big as what Jay Morrison got, like the Black House of the real estate, if you wanted to do it honestly. But if you want to just, let me just put about 50,000 down on this, and I could put the rest in my pocket and buy a Bentley. That's a grift, bro.
Now we don't know if he bought that Bentley with the GoFundMe money.
Well,
I'm not gonna put. He does have a job.
What his job is?
He gets paid off of YouTube. He gets paid off of appearances. He gets paid off of the money from the movies.
You think he's gonna be able to get
all those
movies money?
He's been hustling for like 30 years, bro. I'm pretty sure he's financially savvy. We just said Umar not, and he is. Out of all the Black conscious people, he's probably the most financially savvy out of everybody. And that's nothing wrong with Black people. See, you was wrong, Black people. You you want to villainize a nigga for being financially literate. See, you was a nigga who told Master that the nigga was reading after hours. That's you. You cannot villainize a Black man for being financially literate enough to be able to make money and give back to the Black community that he services. That's why you always support Black. See, niggas say support Black business, and to the Black business you supporting, put up in the Bentley. Now he's stealing from. Now we can't support him. Now this nigga, wait, how JJ got all this money? See, niggas want to support Black business because we think that the Black business we're supporting is beneath us. So we think we're doing some type of charity by supporting Black business. But see, Black people got a problem supporting Black business when you support their Black business, and that Black person behind the Black business is now pushing a Bentley, Rolls Royce, or a Lamb. Now we want to villainize him and say, oh, he's stealing money, or he's grifter, or he's not giving back, when he is just reaping the benefits, just like every other white business we support. We don't get mad at Phil Knight for having a private jet. We get mad at Lonzo Ball and Kanye for having a private jet.
Mad.
I know. I'm just saying, niggas who are financially literate and able to generate money to not only put back in the Black business that people are satisfied with, he's able to put money back in his pocket to level up. That is what we want out of Black business and business owners.
We want it, but don't tell me Phil Knight never sold me a pair of Nikes and I opened up the box and got a pair of Filas, bro.
But
when I buy my money to Phil Knight, I get exactly what I paid for. But just like the people who gave their money to Tariq, they should have got exactly what he said, and it should have been no ifs, ands, or but, because he got enough money to do it.
That's the problem.
But then you don't do what you say you gonna do. You buy a liquor store, and then I see you rolling up the street in a Bentley, and I supposed to act like, well, let me start pocket watching. Nah.
But see, that's the problem. See, we allow the white business to make mistakes and not deliver a quality product and go back to the lab and drop some more bullshit. The first time a nigga slip up, first time a nigga delivers below expected quality, we're ready to shut down his business. Now, you just said Phil Knight, we just said Nike. How many times has Nike and Air Jordan been accused of bad quality and not giving us quality control, paint smears, scuffs, and creases when we get to shoot? That's a white man's company. Niggas still buy the white man's product knowing that he has come up short with the quality of his product. Now, when a Black man might come up short of your expectations with the quality of product, just like as a white man's business, you still go at bat and shop again. Just because you may be dissatisfied with one product that he has dropped or something that he has done does not indict the rest of the work he's put forward. Because when we bring it up to the white business, we come to cars. They have manufacturer difficulties and recalls all the time, and niggas still go out and buy that car. Yo, Nike came with scuffs, creases, and paint smears, and you went back the next month and bought a pair of Jordans. But the first time a black man delivers a product to you that may not be satisfactory to your liking, you're ready to call business malpractice, report him to the FCC, and shut down that black man's business.
Not me personally, but
not you, but the mentality
what you're
of
saying, but
business is coming up short.
Case by Tariq, that's a grift, bro. That's a grift. I'm sorry.
I got
the way he laid it out, the way he rolled it out. That's a grift.
I gotta disagree.
To me,
outside of Taharka Bay, I don't see anybody and Bucci Bear. I don't see anybody coming out saying that they are dissatisfied with the Hidden History Museum. And with that said, for me, I think the Hidden History Museum is a success because it is a place that Tariq Nasheed can present black art, black comedy, black music, and it's a controlled environment that FBAs can go fellowship, network, and build their businesses with. And I do agree that my critique on that Hidden History Museum is that you took that money and bought real estate in the worst area in America to have that. Knowing you could have bought it in the Black Belt or the Southeast.
And why didn't he?
Because I think he didn't, because he wanted to be in proximity of the Hidden History Museum, just in case the Klan come through, just in case George Soros sends Antifa, or just in case the right wing want to smear it, burn it down. He knows he can keep his eyes on it, and I don't think he was willing to move to the other side of the country to have a Hidden History Museum. So for his personal compromise, he wanted to put the museum somewhere where he can have his eyes on it and still maintain his business practices.
Hey, I'm with you. Hey, like I say, to me, I feel like just the way he presented it is a little shaky. Like you say, we both agree he could have delivered
more bang for his buck.
Yeah, he could have delivered what he promised with the money that he had.
Yeah, man.
But he chose not to, and that's all I'm saying.
Hey, man, once again, this is another reason why you guys should enjoy our FBA debates on this show.
Where are all these FBA niggas coming from?
Man, because this is an FBA goddamn show. This is because they know FBJ is an FBA. This is an FBA show, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? They supporting their own. That's what we doing. But what I'm saying is, as y'all supporting your own, y'all should appreciate two young FBA brothers being able to have dialogue, discourse, and debates about FBA topics, because we have an echo chamber of content, I feel like, in the FBA world, and it's not me allowing contrarian or undermining of FBA views and accomplishments by having a contrarian opinion on the platform. It's us being able to contextualize and add layers to our conversation and try to put some more wrinkles in our brain and think more critically. So I think this was a very dope topic and a very dope conversation. We are across the 2-hour mark. It is 7:15 Eastern Standard Time. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of Perspectives Facts Podcast. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like button, #, super chat. We will be dropping clips again tonight at 9 p.m. We're going to be dropping 5 clips before I wrap this up. I'm going to let you guys know. 6 days in September, we're already up to 15,909 views. I got 3,520 subscribers so far. We are doing great. The channel is growing. The views are growing. The subscribers are growing exponentially. Guys, keep sharing, keep liking. Let's grow this platform. Let's grow the community. If anybody in here has a YouTube channel, DM me _life93 on Instagram. Let's get you in the community section. Let's promote it. This has been another fire episode of Perspectives and Facts Podcast. And I hope all you guys have a wonderful week. And we will see you next week with a whole new show. Thank you. Be safe. You have a great night.
Yeah. No parachute with this one. Okay. Yeah. Voice to Atlantis. Footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just landed a UFO back from a 5-grammer. Trying to explain like teaching a 5-year-old grammar, language barrier. My spirit is light with the weight of Thor's hammer. Eagle eye fly when the doves cry. I never knew a love like this before. Never grab a lion's tail, the digit scale is keeping scope. Stepped in fresh, killing niggas, I'm talking slicing throats. Blood splattered on your girl face, but she's smiling. Her facial expression acknowledged my perfect timing. Smelling like Versace, fresh coconut and watermelon. Mixed with some Zayu Bubba, niggas ain't never selling. Focused on the lesson, so if I lose, I'm never failing. Focused on the clues, the other side trying to tell me something. I can hear the whispers, I'm searching around like I'm key hunting. Russell Crowe, beautiful mind, baby, I'm number crunching. Top my bow with a crammer, keep nigga, I'm crop dusting. Tripping dollars hitting quick, I can feel the tears coming. Yeah. Yeah. Boys to Atlantis, footsteps in the dark, part 1 and 2. Just parked the UFO back from a 5-grammer. I don't do old women, nigga, come get your grandma. Edge of reality, holding on, Sylvester Stallone, cliffhanger. The sky was strawberry mango with a hint of lavender. She wanna try, nigga, like here comes a new challenger. Bring your A+ game, sweet, I don't fuck with amateurs. You can never drive the boat, but you can play the passenger. Flying space jets, dodging UFOs, this is Gallagher. Is it the game or the shoes? The 60s or motorsports? Master those are packed that I'm smoked when I'm on the court. Blowing original Z and an original Z. 5% tit, nosy bitches still can't see. Is that Battlefield 3, 4, Modern Warfare 2? The OG version, not that new pack booth. Diamond with the goals, got a new strap too. This for the hustlers, keeping it G, making all the plays. Make sure you take a vacation to balance out the long days. Yay. Yay. Yeah, another play, another day, another J. Another day, another play, another J. Another play. Check it, operation, get this money any way possible. Niggas going broke, into me it's not logical. Whether you got a pocket full of sacks or still in pocketbook, stack it to the ceiling and vacation somewhere tropical. Smoking on that tropical, shit look like poison though. Damn a nigga hot, don't even ask what it's going for. Yo.